You ever wanted to get rich quick? Well, it's simple. Just invent Pokemon. I mean, it seemed to work for this guy, so why not you? Pokemon is the most successful franchise in the world, and the majority of that success can be linked back to licensed merchandise. I mean, once a series gets popular, it only makes sense to slap that name onto an ice cream bar. Oftentimes, licensing a popular brand name can get someone to buy something they never would have bought in the first place. Like, I wasn't planning on getting into cassette collecting anytime soon, but all it took was for Celeste to be slapped onto one, and what can I say, I'm a sucker to consumerism. But Pokemon is different. This series seems to be on everything, but the key word there is seems. Yeah, many of the most bizarre and out there pieces of Pokemon merchandise can only be found in Japan, and you're not gonna see Pikachu on any, not so family friendly goods. Obviously. But hey, if Japan's willing to plop Sailor Moon's face onto a condom, why not Cacnea? But back on track, a thought came to my mind recently. Hypothetically, could you live exclusively on Pokemon merchandise? It sounds crazy, I know, but I believe it may be possible. So without further ado, here's how to live an exclusively Pokemon life. Now first things first, you need someplace to stay, as you unfortunately can't live on the streets as they're not licensed Pokemon products. But lucky for you, 5 Mimaru hotels in Japan have official Pokemon rooms. Yes, we're just starting out and you're already moving to Japan. Go figure. This room comes complete with a lounge area, Pokemon cutlery, and a bed with a giant Snorlax plush, and all for only 25,920 yen per night, or approximately $233 US. Multiply that number by 365 days in a year, then by the average life expectancy in Japan, and finally account for 21 leap years over that period, and you get a total of about $7.15 million, or roughly half the value of the Pikachu Illustrator card. There's just one problem with this plan, as most forms of currency aren't Pokemon licensed. No one looks at this guy and says, "That a Pelipper?" Meaning this sum, along with everything else mentioned in this video, must be paid for entirely in 2001 special edition Pokemon $1 coins from the country of Niue. But now that you've got a place to stay, it's time to put those exclusive plates to use with some officially licensed Pokemon food. Yup, you don't even need to buy your own plates, the hotel does it for you. Definitely helpful considering I refuse to buy plates that don't have Luigi on them. I mean, what am I, crazy? To start off your morning right, you may want some Pokemon cornflakes, but for those of us who don't want to kill our taste buds, there are alternatives. These include Pokemon waffles and Pop-Tarts, both of which can be seasoned with the official Pokemon grape jelly and heated up with a Pokemon toaster. It's supposed to make a Pikachu imprint on toast by burning half of it, which is cute, but it may look a bit cursed on a waffle that already has an imprint of Gengar on it. There's also Pokemon Toasted Oat cereal with marshmallow bits, complete with trademarked spelling errors on the back of the box. But if you want to wash that down with some milk, you may be out of luck, as there seems to be no official Pokemon milk products. Kind of a missed opportunity there. However, I found this image showing Pokemon soda, along with a drink which I'm about to butcher the name of. Mix-a-lait? Apparently it has a bubblegum flavor, but Google Translate says it's French for milk mix, so it'll probably work. Or you're like me and you hate milk and cereal, thinking it's the worst combination since pineapple on 2008 Pokemon Domino's Pizza. Oh yeah, and the drink in the middle is green tea, by the way. I had to ask my friend to translate that. After breakfast, you can brush your teeth with a Mew toothbrush that plays the song Challenger, the second opening of the Advanced Generation series. And you can't forget your official strawberry-flavored Pokemon non-mint toothpaste, otherwise known to us intellectuals as Pasta Gigi Anakanak. I mean seriously, what else would you call it? Lastly, you should probably apply your favorite Pokemon cologne. The choice of cologne is entirely yours, depending on if you want to smell like Pikachu, Mew, Bulbasaur, Alolan Vulpix, or my personal favorite scent, Gengar Curb Stomping Farfetch'd. Unfortunately, colognes based on Trubbish and Garbodor were never made, which is a real shame, as it's the only cologne many of us would be able to wear without others instantly noticing something's up. You should also probably get dressed, considering that's one of the 10 commandments of life, right after Thou shalt not lewd Koharu. Ever. So all we've got to do is take a couple of trips here, and maybe even here. Pokemon shirts, sweatshirts, socks, and hats are pretty easy to come by, but that leaves 3 additional Pokemon items of clothing up in the air. PokemonCenter.com sells leggings and women's lounge pants, whatever that means, but shopping for us men can be a bit trickier in the trousers department. You're telling me there's no Pokemon leather pants? But that's the source of my power. Well, there's a reference no young kids are gonna get. We're officially Kappa clear. There does seem to be quite a few pairs of pajama pants, so... I mean, I wore sweatpants when I was in Japan, so I doubt it'll be a problem. Hopefully. As for shoes, there are Pokemon licensed Adidas Advantage sneakers, complete with a Pikachu sprite on the side and various other sprites on the inside of the shoe. Wouldn't have it any other way. And you'll also probably need to buy some Pokemon underwear, which definitely shouldn't be a problem. It's kind of concerning how much Pokemon underwear exists, considering the lack of pants. Personally, I'd recommend the chestnut pair. It just seems fitting. But now you're out in the public, so let's assume it's your day off from working at the Pokemon Company, and you want to have some fun. You could always visit one of the many Pokemon centers, or even the real-life Pokemon gym in Osaka, or just spend your time trying to catch that Farfetch in Pokemon Go. There may even be a festival going on, where you can witness the Pikachu cult with your own 2 eyes. But what if you get hungry? Well, you could always bring a balanced meal along in your Pokemon lunchbox, maybe some pre-made Pokemon beef curry, mac and cheese, wonton soup, or the infamous
Heinz Pokemon Pasta. It's your favorite Pokemon characters as fun-shaped noodles in a yummy Heinz tomato sauce.
But maybe you want something a bit more high-end than Pikachu's face on instant ramen. That's where the official Pokemon Cafe comes in handy, serving up gorgeous meals based on various characters. You know, ever since they revealed Sobble, I had wondered what it tasted like. If you get the munchies along the way, there's plenty of Pokemon candy and other snacks to feed your diabetes, including this item I stumbled across online. Good luck explaining this one, parents. And those drinks from earlier could come in handy if you get thirsty, along with Pokemon Ramune, which can be picked up from a Pikachu vending machine. I saw this one in Osaka, right near the Kino Torakara stand, which has the best fries I've had in my entire life. But since they're not Pokemon licensed, let's just pretend I didn't say that. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, that looks like a Torchic to me. By this point, you may be feeling a bit tired, and want to return to your humble home. Perhaps you missed your lovable Snorlax. And, okay, this part of the video was where I was going to be talking about all the different types of Pokemon entertainment available, but I think that pretty much goes without saying. Just be sure you're using your Pokemon Edition consoles, such as the bathroom-colored Switch, distracting Game Boy Color, or Pikachu with nipples. But let's skip over to dinner, where it's time to put that Pokemon cooking set and cookbook to use. Or just be lazy and order the previously mentioned Pokemon Domino's Pizza from 2008. Because at this point, why not time travel? You're already eating 12 rack units of expired food.
Hello everyone, I'm Scott, president of Domino's Pizza. Have you heard of
Pikachu?
Wash that down with some Pokemon Mirinda soda imported from Argentina on the Pokemon Jet, and you're ready for bed. Luckily, you're already wearing your pajamas. You may also want to bring your Pokemon bathroom set, just in case the hotel decides to cheap out. And who doesn't love a good bedtime story? Let's go with Save Our Squirtle. What's wrong with Squirtle? Why does he need saving? I don't know, and I'm sure not paying $17 to find out. But then it's lights out, and your day of Pokefunness has concluded. Rinse and repeat for about 84 years, and congratulations! Time to celebrate with some non-alcoholic Pokemon champagne, because you've just lived your whole life exclusively off Pokemon merchandise. And only one question remains. Yes, there is a Pikachu ice cream bar. Whoa, was that a new opening animation? Yeah, it was, thanks for noticing. It was done by my amazing artist Kialia, and all of her links will be in the description, so you better follow her. Also, everyone go subscribe to Tayuku Music, he was the one that translated the green tea for me, and he recently did a cover of Accumula Town. So yeah, there's my shoutouts for the day, hope you liked this video, it took a freaking long time to make, and yeah, see you later.